Micah tipped $50.03. You are so appreciated. Less than 3. Thank you, Micah.
I hope you're all having an amazing Friday evening, afternoon. Most of you are later in the day, although some of you are a little earlier than I am, and it's technically still before noon for you. So, happy morning to you guys. The very small percentage of you that it is the morning for. I have gone to the gym and eaten lunch already today. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, it's enough. I have a dance competition that I coach students for. Like, they're gonna be competing. So, I'm going to that after the stream. We're gonna be on for another, 2 hours, and then I gotta skedaddle. So we have about 2 hours to do these lovely tarot readings, and yeah, that's the plan for today. I also have a new video out. You can type !watch or !new video in the chat. Press enter, and then it'll populate a nice little link for you, so you can easily access that even if you're not already on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you could probably just click my little picture or my username, Cherie Lorraine ASMR, and I'm sure it will direct you to my channel, and there you will find the new video. It is very tingly, layered audio and visuals. For a preview, it sounds a little something like this. Are you ready? Very echo. Pretty cool, huh? And then the visuals, on the other hand, look a little something like this. Hold on a sec. Ready? Except they're a little bit different because I used a slightly different effect. But yeah, it's a fun video. You should go check it out. It's a little different than anything I've ever done in the past. I have some layered videos, but it's like different types of audio layered, not like an echoing. So, I also did put rain in the background, a nice thunderstorm. Hopefully you enjoy that addition. I thought it added something. Has anyone bought a tarot reading yet? I don't believe so. Not to my knowledge. So, if you want to be first in line, now is your chance. Now is your time. Oh, just kidding. Apparently, yes, they have. Okay, well, since we already have a reading lined up, let me go and get started. Oh, I see. Okay. Good question. Very well worded. I like that you really paid attention to the style of the cards and how they work and how to best ask them what you're wondering. So in that case, let's get the karma cards out. Otto, you are next in line.
$20. You are so appreciated. Less than 3. Thank you, Otto Frink. Tarot Reader. Tarot Lady just gifted 1 subs.
I felt like Brian needed to be a little bit louder. Brian seemed too quiet, so turned him up a little bit. Alright. I'm happy to say my nail growth is coming along from the chop I had to do. Ooh, sorry. Crackling sound of book spines is one of my favorite things ever. Sounds so good. Just really enjoying the sounds today. I was noticing that I was like trying to fix my straps, which, I mean, could you ask for a better color match? Are you kidding? It's so close to my skin. But I was doing this, and I could hear it in real life, and I was like, oh wow, it's nice. Lost a friendship a few days ago after an argument. Anyone got any advice or anything? Who was on the offense and who was on the defense? My advice depends on which side of the argument you were on. And if it was mutual, that's obviously a different situation altogether. You guys, I've been seeing some definition when I'm looking in the mirror at the gym, and I'm like, I might have to start posting my progress. Like, are you kidding? Look at that. You're kidding. That's good. It's looking good. I'm getting red. I'm so embarrassed to be showing off. Look how red I am, I can't. Look at that. So red. Ridiculous. It's not a big deal. All the boys have muscles here. It's fine. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oops. Why not? Where did you type it? Can you type it again? Mike A. Are you here? What is your username? AK from Denmark? No, just kidding. I'm like, that's Mark, not Mike. It says Mike A, not Mark K. Oh, you're here on YouTube. I see. It said you were on Twitch. That's why I got confused. So much for the spreadsheet. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding, said Joey. I'm joking. You do so much. Don't worry about it. I'm just kidding. Okay, hi Mike A. I'm just kidding. To be fair, he messaged me on Discord, but that's just a whole ass third party. It's just a whole different thing. Anyway, Mike, on the YouTube chat, specifically, I think you are happy today. I'm feeling good today, yes. Which is a great thing to be feeling on a tarot day. Anyways, I'm gonna have you help me pick these cards. I like to have people help me so I can get warmed up. And then when I'm warmed up and I'm into it, I can it's a lot faster, but I want you to help me pick these cards. I also want you to think about the outcome portion of your question first and foremost. So in this regard on to the life path, that section. I don't want to just spill your beans, but think about that in your head. Think about that question. I will do the same. I'm going to shuffle in front of you. I'm going to lay out all the cards, and then you're going to pick one from this deck, which is the planets. And then you're going to pick another one from this deck, the signs. And then one more, so 3 in total, from this deck, houses. My face doesn't match my neck? What do you mean? Like my neck is just so good looking. It doesn't match this ugly face. I know. My neck is the true star of the show, isn't it? You want to know what's funny is I think you meant that my makeup doesn't match, but I don't wear face makeup, so I guess that's why I'm not really sure how to take that comment, because this is all just my skin, so I guess my skin doesn't match itself. Silly skin. At least I can count on my clothes matching. Yeah, I know it was a strange response, but it was also a strange statement. Your face doesn't match your neck. What would you do if someone said that to you as a man who doesn't wear makeup? You would feel really weird about that. What do you mean? Anyway, I hate getting sidetracked, especially during a reading, so I'm gonna stop commenting back to trolls in the chat now. It's just so hard to resist sometimes, because I do have such weird comebacks, and it's just so great. It's so fun. Alright, Mike, you said sounds good. I'm gonna assume you know the drill. It's time for the first card pull. I want you to uncross your legs if you were crossing them like I just was. Close your eyes. Everyone is welcome to do the same, but specifically Mike A. I want you to exhale And breathe in. And out. In. And out. And keep breathing as I shuffle with your eyes closed. I want you to visualize what your life is like right now, where you think it's going, what you believe the outcome of this current adventure is going to be as you are adventuring in it, as it stands, without any changes being made. Okay. We are ready. To lay these out. 1 through 12. Here you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 2 got kind of hidden. There we go. I don't know if I have the YouTube alerts on. Actually, I don't.
Cinco just gifted 0 memberships.
Thanks for gifting 0 memberships. Were you testing it?
Cinco gifted Robert Eads a membership.
Nice, nice. 3, please. Okay. You know, I did a reading for myself yesterday about something, and I got the same card that you did. Also, another card just jumped out. I'm not quite sure. I have a couple things actually that I feel about this reading so far. Hold on. We're gonna have you pick one of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This reading is for Mike A on YouTube. Mike A. Pick one more for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I knew it, I knew it. So now I need you to pick one card from here and one more from the first deck. Your action steps wanted to be on a different card than your outcome, which is fine. Those little stubborn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Once again, out of 11. Same thing with the planets. Man, you are tapping in. You are tapping in. Love it. Love it, Mike. One more for you. I think, based on the reading so far, I think it seems to me that you're really eager for action steps. Otto.
Otto Frink just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you, Otto. Otto Frink just gifted 10 subs. Thank you, Otto. You are very much appreciated. Less than 3. Are you getting a reading?
Cinco tipped 20.
Or are you donating?
You are so appreciated. Less than 3. Thank you, Cinco. Heart, less than 3.
Heart, less than 3. How do you know? How do you know? Okay, so what I was saying is that it seems like you're really looking forward to the action steps because those jumped out of the deck practically. The outcome was a little bit more slow to be recognized, but nonetheless, I'm telling you, normally I pick the cards and then I'll flip them around if they're on the right or wrong side. Excuse me, on the wrong side. Obviously, if they were on the right side, I wouldn't have to flip them, which is what just happened. Is I picked the first card and it was on the action side, and I was like, okay, I need to flip it around. But then the second card jumped out of the deck and it landed with the action side up as well, and I was like, why do I feel like these cards are not meant for the outcome, but they are meant for the action? So then I had you pick the last card and it came out on the outcome side, and I was like, all of these have been naturally displaying themselves. So then I had you pick one more because I was going to have you pick 2 cards from each deck anyway. And that one, of course, came out as the action side on top. So then I had 3 action, and then just now I had you pick your last 2 cards for the outcome, and you picked both of them naturally with the outcome side on top. So I don't know what to say about that. I literally counted just now and there was only 3 cards out of the 11 with the outcome side on top, and you picked one of those. Just crazy. So it's just so cool. Anyway. So here is what we have right now. For outcome, we have Mr. Mars. Mars is, as you can see, very direct, very aggressive in his approach. Okay? He's assertive. He's confrontational. He takes action. He's got drive. Alright? Mars. Strong force. But then we're moving into Pisces, which is very dreamy. Okay, rooted in illusion. It's actually Pisces season right now. So if you've been feeling a little bit more in the clouds than usual, this is why. It's Pisces season. Lastly, second house. Beliefs, values, resources. All the stuff that makes up your little bag of treasures. Okay? We're going to read left to right, top to bottom, spiritual, mental, physical. Each answer serves as its own statement, but they are all one message. Okay? Here we go. Spiritually, the outcome of your life, as of right now, is the drive. So you will have the drive, or you will create the drive, accept the drive externally from yourself. One day, you're just going to be like, okay, I'll be motivated. But I feel like you already are. So, you're going to have the drive for spirituality to ultimately experience your beliefs, which sounds very accurate to what we've been seeing. Okay? Drive for your spirituality to ultimately experience your beliefs, which is that you are deserving of something more than the common, casual dynamic, right? Mentally, though, there's going to be the confronting of the trust in your psychic knowledge of what you value. Okay, if you know that you're more deserving, but it's, a bit lonely, you're going to have to confront the trust that you're putting in that psychic knowledge, because obviously, if you can't see it, it's hard to believe it. If you can't see the end of the road, it's hard to believe it's going to be worth holding out for. But obviously, you're going to have to confront that trust and, stake its value, stake its worth, and why you're doing it. Lastly, there's going to be action resulting from the indecision of or about your resources. So sorry about that. Action resulting from the indecision of or about your resources. I'm not really sure what exactly that's going to be in terms of the physical manifestation of that, but it could be action taken against you because you're being indecisive. It could be action that you're taking because you've been indecisive. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. Hopefully you can kind of gauge what that one means to you. Though, like I said earlier, feel like you've been most eagerly, excitedly awaiting the action steps, so we're gonna get to those. It's time. Okay. We're gonna get to those right now. So we have Jupiter, which this is the card that I got, actually, when I did a reading yesterday. You got Jupiter in Leo. So on the flip side, we have Mars. Then we have Jupiter, who's similar to Mars, but a little less serious, a little more happy, a little more playful. You know what I mean? A little more fun-loving, good luck living versus strict factual, solid statement, solid action. This one's a little more free, a little more organic, raw. Leo, as opposed to Pisces, fiery. Kind of like Mars, but as a sign. Pisces is wavy. Pisces is very similar to the moon. It's very feminine. It's very dreamy, elusive. This is confidence. Yes. You know what you want. You know what you're doing. Not only are you knowing what you want, but you're doing it at all times. Okay, so we have a little more playful, a little more confident, and then we have a balance. Okay, a partnership. Like that. Partnership. So, all in all, action steps are as follows. Hello, Eric.
Eric Osmo just resubscribed for 17 months.
Happy 17 months. Yes, Pluto is in these cards. Alright. Spiritual, mental, physical. Once again. Spiritually, you need to learn or teach leadership diplomatically. This card is all about fairness, justness, but as you'll notice, you need to also be positive about the creativeness of relationships, which means, here, let me read the physical and then I'll say my piece. Physically, you need to grow and expand, do what you want to, and get a fair deal. The fair deal in this regard, I don't think has anything to do with, well, it might, because obviously there's going to be action resulting from the indecision of or about your resources. So maybe that's why you need to grow and expand and do what you want to do, but then also get a fair deal, because if action is going to be taken against you, or in general, I don't know why I feel like it's going to be taken against you. You're not going to have a say in it. You're going to react to that action. That's what I feel like. It's not going to be your action, but could be. You're going to need to get a fair deal. You need to be put into a good circumstance, a good situation to receive the next chapter that you're looking for. Obviously, you know what that means. I'm not going to share the beans, like I already said. Okay, so the mental one. Be positive about the creativeness of relationships. Things don't have to happen as traditionally as you may think that they do in order to match the criteria that you have. So you have a certain set of variables that you're looking to meet, and you're not willing to settle for anything under that. It's totally fine. That's a great place to be in. However, you may need to be a little bit more open, grow and expand in the area of acceptance and imagination on how that's going to come about, because I don't know if you've noticed, but the world's not quite the way it used to be, and it's a little bit harder to start those things from nothing. So, be open to how it's going to transpire. Maybe start seeing opportunity in areas that you wouldn't normally, and shy away from the blatant opportunities to have something like that, because those probably aren't going to get you where you're wanting to go. Other people might not care where it takes them, but you're looking for something really specific. And therefore, I think you need to be a little bit more open about how it's going to start, because the end result is probably going to be what you're looking for, since you're so adamant about it, and it's such a specific, pinpointed frequency that you're sending out and asking for. The match is going to be just as pinpointed and specific, but also it's going to be maybe a little bit different than what you're imagining, and you need to be open to that, or else you're going to not even notice that it's there, and it's going to pass right by you, and then you're going to be like, where is it? Where the heck And then the universe is going to get mad at you because it gave you what you wanted and then you didn't even take it, and then it's not going to give it to you again for a little while because it's mad at you for not taking what it gave you already because you were asking for it, and then it gave it to you and then you didn't even notice because you didn't think that's what it was going to look like or sound like or feel like or where it was coming from. It's not the origins you expected. You know what I mean? Yeah. Learn or teach leadership diplomatically. I think that's interesting that that's a spiritual pursuit. So it could mean leadership not in the sense of like a role physically, but like being a leader in character, just as a person in your day-to-day life, being a leader in your beliefs, in your values. Maybe because you have such a strong conviction with this specific belief, the learning or teaching is meant to be a vehicle for you to meet like-minded people. So maybe you're supposed to join groups or start a group that is based around dynamics like this and people that believe in dynamics like this versus the other, you know, creating a space where the pinpointed frequency that you're sending out is already being matched by others with no further interest, but then, you know, one day someone will have a further interest and there'll be a match, and there you go. You already know they believe what you believe because you started the group based on those beliefs, you know? Because you have a drive for spirituality, and that spirituality will have you create a group so that you can ultimately experience those beliefs in real life. Right? You have to like open the space for it to be abundantly created, and then out of that scenario will come what you're looking for in a smaller sense. And you're gonna have to trust in your psychic knowledge of what you're valuing and knowing it's worth it, because it's probably gonna take some more time. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but if you start putting action steps in and you put your feet out there, it'll happen. It will. I'm glad that resonates with you. The new phone is great. Oh my god. You guys, I didn't even show you. Let me show it to you. Hold on. Hold on. What is that? I didn't even notice that was in the screen. Okay, are you ready? Oh. Huh? It got confused because of the camera. Look at that. Dynamic wallpaper. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I got 3 whole cameras. Pretty nice. Got a green case. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice big old screen. Pretty nice. No cracks. I've got a screen protector on there already. We're in business, you guys. No, it's just a 13 Pro. I got it off of Amazon. It was like $600. Highly recommend Amazon refurbished. It still has 93% battery. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm very satisfied with my purchase. Huzzah. phone itself is... Imagine if I cracked it just by taking the case off. I'm always scared of that. The phone itself is like gold.
Curious_Georges_dad tipped $50.
Thank you.
So appreciated less than 3. Thank you. Curious_Georges_dad.
We'll get to your...
Can't
What'd you say, Brian? We'll get to your reading in just a moment. This case is supposed to be like a magnetized one, but it doesn't really work that good. I got 3 different cases, and they're all really similar, but I just decided to keep them all because it was too much work to go return them back to Amazon, and they were only like $10 a piece, so whatever. I do what I want. I just watched that again last night just to remind myself of how funny it is. I wonder if I could, like, hold on. Is it too far away? A little bit too far. Hold on, let me... Okay. Hold on, I really feel like I'm getting somewhere with this. I really do feel like I'm getting somewhere. Maybe I should move this a little bit. And then zoom. Okay. How does that sound? I can turn it up a little. Hello. Sounds bad. It's better. I can turn the music down a little bit too. Sounds fine. Not perfect. I'm glad my Cartman impression landed so well with you guys.
Proxima Centauri just gifted 0 memberships.
I'm trying to get it, non-invasively. I think I just need to put it back where it was. Maybe I'll just put it down here, like this. That's better.
Proxima Centauri gifted Jard Digella membership.
Pog Proxima Centauri.
Proxima Centauri gifted Johnny Picasso a membership. Proxima Centauri gifted Daniel Ward a membership.
What are you doing? Fluffy girl.
Proxima Centauri gifted Luis a membership.
Congrats, Luis. Brian is working overtime. Okay, how does this sound? Seems like it's good quality. What do you think? Wish I could scoot it back a little bit more, but this is as far back as it goes. Okay. Otto. We're ready for you.
Your question is very interesting. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to work it. How to work it out. Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'm gonna see you again. Is this the right thing? Is this the one I stand? No, man. High and go low. We can drop it back down to the floor. How far would you go? I wanna see you work out for me. Work out for me. Have you guys seen that video of the guy who wrote Unshuffled? And then he like does those crazy Faro, F-A-R-O shuffles where it's like the perfect like one card after another. So good. So cool. Paul something, eh? Good to know, good to know. Otto, can you say something in the chat so we know that you're still here? You're here. Alright, perfect. Could I whisper the next tarot reading? Maybe. Perhaps. I try to give my voice a break. And also, with the mic placement, well, they have an ad actually right now, so I'll tell them after. The dinner was good. Very good. Very good restaurant. It was really good food. Very, very good. All right, Otto. I know you're asking about an obstacle, and we can definitely do that as your question, but we're gonna pick a couple cards. I'm actually also gonna close this for now, just because I noticed we have a decent amount of people on the list already, and I want to make sure we can get to everyone before I have to leave. So, yeah. Otto, I'm gonna have you pick a couple cards, and I might pick a couple cards for you as well. But we are inquiring about any obstacles, and I'm gonna expand that to challenges or, trials that you may be facing in the near future or even right this second. And from there, hopefully, we will also get some advice on how to fix it. Okay, just shuffling each deck one more time. writing some down in there. I don't know how that guy does that. It's so hard for me. Alright, and now I'm going to split them. And I'm going to have you pick between left and right. Oh. Okay, you can come out. No, that's actually so many cards. I thought it was just one. Left or right? My cat is back there. She's sleeping. Little Kiwi. Left, Otto says. Alright, splitting again. Left or right? This is for Otto. Otto. Alright, splitting one last time. And this card is calling to me, so I'm gonna pick that out for you. Really is catching my eye. Left or right? Actually, you know what? How many cards are in here? 2 of them that don't belong. That's a little too many. Okay, choose. I'm gonna spread them out. And then I want you to choose a section to take away from the deck. So we're gonna keep about 2/3 of these cards up here. So I want you to try and choose a section to take out. We have the right, the middle, and the left. Which section should I take out? Remove the middle, okay? I take
Nick Pitt tip
this
$20.
many.
You are so appreciated. Less than 3. Thank you, Nick Pitt. Work promotion.
Alright, and now we have 1. Also, thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. Choose 3 of them for me. 3 cards. Actually, 4. Choose 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They look huge when I hold them up here, but they're actually really small cards. 5, 6, 9, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does that look correct? Those 3?
Stellar Xenomorph just subscribed.
Thank you, Stellar Xenomorph. Alright, perfect. Let's see what we have. So because you asked specifically about obstacles, I don't want you to get upset if any of these are like a negative. Just, you know, it's stuff to work on. It's what you asked for. I will just, sometimes this doesn't mean anything bad specifically, but I will warn you that 3 out of the 4 cards, wait, oh, and 11. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Three of the 4 cards that you just, or two of the 4 cards that you just picked are upside down. And then the one I picked is also upside down. It doesn't necessarily mean anything bad, but yeah. Just be prepared for that. Also, wait, okay, this was number 11. Not this one. There we go. Okay. So the first one that I pulled was the sun in reverse, and I'm sure you can see why it caught my eye. It's just like such an interesting visual, and just the blue of the beetle. It's like, oh my gosh, that card is really catching my eye. So this one says, subtle freedom, focus on blessings. In reverse, this card shows movement, but the change is more subtle sorry, I got caught up because the word movement is so redundant in here. I was like, wait, didn't I already just read that? In reverse, this card shows movement, but the change is more subtle and the movement is slower. Count your blessings and tap into some gratitude for that big ball of fire that shows up every day. Okay, this card is basically saying there's progress being made, but it's probably not happening as fast as you want it to, and that's okay. But during that time where you may be frustrated because things aren't going as quickly as you would like, don't forget to still like hold space and hold gratitude for the day-to-day normalities that we sometimes take for granted, because they're just happening all the time, like the sun rising or breathing, being able to drink water, not being sick, having, a clear sinus versus a stuffy one. You don't think about it until you actually have the cold, and then you start to regret not being more grateful for when you were not sick. So try and think about it before you have to. I'm going to move on to the Page and the Knight of Wands. Okay, hold on. Starting with the Page in reverse. It says unfocused and pessimism. The Page of Wands reversed can depict a lack of focus and direction. Before heading out on an adventure, make sure to carve out some time to sit quietly. Okay. A little time for self-reflection before going on a journey. So again, don't worry so much about the end of the walk. Enjoy being on it, smelling the flowers, right? Taking time to smell the roses while you're on your journey. Obviously, that one said before you even go on your journey, take some time to just sit with yourself. We have the Knight of Wands in reversed, which is similar. It says haste, scattered energy. So it seems like a lot of these cards have a similar theme of like impatience, rushing things, just like not taking your time with what is actually important to you. When the Knight of Wands is in reverse, the message can signify rushing into a project or adventure without clear plans. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Find out what worked for others and learn from their past mistakes. So again, putting these two kind of in tandem, imagine the reason you need to take some time before this big adventure, which both of these cards are kind of signifying that you're going on. And maybe you've been on this adventure for a long while and it's, the movement is happening, but it's just a little slower. Take some time away from the journey. Take a little pause, like this guy is telling you to, and also this guy, but more importantly, this one. And take a look at other people in your field or other people who are, doing what you're trying to do. See what worked for them. Just become a student again instead of trying to be the expert in anything. Just go back to being a novice and being okay with not knowing anything and learning from the ground up again, seeing what worked for other people. It will give you a lot of motivation as well.
Ahmed Patel chipped $20.
Thank you,
Also
Ahmed.
appreciated less than
our readings.
Zambia, Africa.
Oh, Africa. Super cool. Hold on, let me update the title that the readings are closed. But feel free to still send your question to Sinchobi. I am going to do a live stream tomorrow, so honestly, any of the overflows we can just do tomorrow. If you'll be here, if you have availability to come around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, starting a little more in the morning. One second, please. Thank you for your patience. Okay. 2 more cards. First one is the 9 of Cups, and this one is upright. It's very pretty, very beautiful card. It says, hard work pays off. Your wishes are being granted. You may feel overwhelmed by a sense of fulfillment. Find emotional balance and let go of striving as you enter the final phase of this process. You will finally be able to reap what you have sown. I feel like this is the light at the end of the tunnel. The journey is slow, the process has been tedious, but it's gonna come to fruition and you're gonna receive the rewards that you've been so patiently awaiting. Okay, just hang in there. And if anything, exercise even more of that patience on the final stretch of things, because then the end result will be that much sweeter. It'll just be so good. It'll be delicious. Right, 6 of Wands upright says self-confidence and progress. You've tapped into your dharmic flow and it may feel like effortless effort. This is encouraging and ultimately represents your outward appearances. You are now seen as successful by those around you. So again, also this can kind of pay homage or put a light onto the fact that maybe this inner dialogue of feeling like things aren't quite happening as quickly as you would like them to, but they're still happening. Like, you might feel like you're stuck in the process, but other people might be seeing you from the outside and being like, wow, I wish I could do what he was doing, or I wish that I had the great ideas or the confidence to be able to execute something like that. I'm just, so far away from that. It must have taken so long for them to get to that point. The process is already far enough along where people probably are still seeing you as successful. I hope that gives you some insight and clarity on some stuff you can work on. How do you feel, Otto? I gotta go grab the cat deck. Hold on. Good to know, good to know. See you, Julian.
Oh, little kiwi.
I brought this too. Because why not? Our golden healer heart. The honey heart, yes. Exactly. Honey heart.
Hi. Oh. Welcome. How are you? How are you? Oh, little man. Go sit by Kiwi.
Mr. Man is in here now. If you couldn't already tell based on me saying little man. Otto!
Helpring just gifted 10 subs.
Thank you. You are feeling very generous today. I really hope that progress can start becoming more apparent to you and not just to those around you.
Oh my. We're gonna have a cuddle session. Cuddles. Oh my goodness. Little babies.
I feel like the people who do the reaction videos and they're just like in the corner and they're like, you know what I mean? That's all they do. Can you believe people can make a living just sitting in the corner and being like, I think it's so funny. Anyway, thank you, Otto. Sorry for distracting myself with the cats. Ooh, sorry. Sorry. Hey guys, don't forget to go watch my new video. Thanks. You can toggle it by typing ! watch or ! new video in the chat. Okay. Don't say I didn't say anything. Don't be like, I didn't know. I didn't know you had a video. People say that all the time, and I'm like, well, I always tell you. And if you join the Discord, you'll get updates. Join the Discord today. It's free. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody's falling. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Cats have existentialism, I think. Some cats. I swear Mr. Man is existential. He has crises all the time. He'll just look out the window and I can hear that little violin song that's like... Okay. Hold on, I need to reread your question. I don't know. You're just like not even on the list anymore. I have to send you a whole new invite, which I will have to do in a bit. Before that, though, we're gonna have you pick a deck between left and right. Thank you, Mike C. I'm glad you liked it. Right. Okay. Yet again. Right and left. I really appreciate that donation, Mike. Super chat. Superest of chats. Wait, I was right. This is left. Jackson, I do not have a P.O. box, but I need to get one. I've been meaning. There's a lot of stuff that I've been meaning to do, and I just haven't done it. But I need to do that. I would definitely love your crystals.
Last 123 just gifted 25 subs.
You're the best, Tim _ last 123. Thank you, Tim _ last 123. Less than 3. Heart less than 3. Had to finish. Thank you, Tim, for the 25 gifted subs. Subs. So many subs. So many new community members. Welcome into the community, all 25 of you. Let me quickly rattle them off. We have LFC Andrew, 2003. Brutal Killshot. Okay. XXZ Eliminator. Zynaps, Fishermancy, Nurpa, Cyanide, 17. Lady Nice What? Nice. AD1295. Lucius Fear? I don't know. N Deluxe, Mr. Steel Shot, Sir A2V, Minnesota Girl 19, Pog. Sapphire Zane, Dopey Twitcher, Thorium Ofreya, Josh Moose, Silent Flow TV, Markowski, Izz Jarza 10, Keensu, Fee Oliveira 2488, and Morton 18. Oh, and also, oh wait, never mind. Okay, that was everyone. I know, I love reading the usernames because they're just so silly. So silly. Anyway, Jackson, send me an email. Oh. I'll get you a P.O. box address. Alright. One more time. Splitting the deck. Left, right. I can do the thumbnail later. Left. Okay. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again. Let's have you pick 5. Last time, one of the cards picked itself, but we'll have you pick 5 from this spread. So out of 11, you get 5 cards. Which ones do you choose? Number 4. $10. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or did you want like 7 as of right now? I'm counting them as if nothing has changed since the first time. So like once I took number 4 out, I'm skipping over that and going to 5. Is that what you were thinking as well? Okay, perfect. And you have one more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 11. 2. Okay. And there we are. Oh wait, sorry. You get one more. So now we have 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11. Okay. So the cards are as follows. The Empress, look at that little cutie girl. Cutie Empress. She's so fat. She's so chubby. Look at her. Little chub. A little chub. I love it. And then we have the 5 of Wands. If my Roman numerals. Ramen noodles? If my ramen noodles are correct, this is the 5 of Wands. Okay. Noble Rumens. And then we have the Hanged Man upside down in reverse, which makes him look like he's just, I don't know. He looks like he's just, yeah, quite literally the hanging man. He's hanging. And we have the sun. Big old fat guy. Look at that big old fat guy. The sun. He is just doing his best, that poor little hangy. And he honestly looks like Mr. Man a little bit. He's got the white legs. Cute. Oops. And then last but not least, this kind of looks like Kiwi. In reverse, we have the 2 of Wands. 2 Wands. 1 Kiwi. In reverse. Okay. Let's go ahead and read through these. This is just going to be a whole load of info, so get ready. Number 3, Chunky Empress. Chunky! I like that this book has the pictures in it. Okay. She says, this alpha female rules over an empire of peace and plenty. All is in abundance. I'll say, look how fat she is. The stars in the Empress's crown represent her connection to the seasons and the sky. The red cushion signifies love and luxury, echoed by her heart-shaped shield. Who cares if it's actually a squeaky toy? What matters is that it's at her feet. She's so cute. I just love it. She's just adorable. Alright. So all is in abundance. Interesting. Hold on. Let me just go back real quick. I've noticed that we didn't, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't necessarily like channeling your question when I pulled these, so these might just be like an overall, yeah, okay, because you asked if you're doing the right things, and like, this looks like just your outcome of now, as it currently stands. So it seems like everything is in abundance. Your connections to the seasons and the sky, love, luxury. I think it says, in my interpretation, with the who cares if it's actually a squeaky toy, what matters is that it's at her feet. I feel like it's saying, like, even if the facade that you're putting out isn't, like, truly made of what people think it is, the outward appearance is, like, just as important right now. So honestly, it seems like a little bit of a fake it because you're making it anyways. Not fake it until you make it. Fake it because it's working. So why not? Basically, like, why go broke making your shield out of metal when you can just have it be a squeaky toy and give people the same impression? Ball out on a budget if that's what works for you. No shame in the game. Okay. 5 of Wands. It says, there are only so many toys to go around, so there may be some competition on the horizon. So all is in abundance right now, maybe because you're the only player, but there's going to be some competition soon. Even a little struggle and conflict, perhaps, in the seeking of awards or rewards. Excuse me. You already won your award. Okay. This says, you have your eyes squarely on the prize, but watch out for the 5 C's. Conflict, competition, chaos, commotion, and Cherie Lorraine. I'm just kidding. I had to slip it in there. Commotion and cooperation is the last one, actually. Or lack thereof, more specifically. Struggles lie ahead, even fiery, passionate ones. So be prepared to fight for your fair share. Let's go to the Hanged Man. In reverse. This little guy says, upside down, this card is a reminder that patience stops being a virtue after a while. Eventually, the shoe will drop, and you probably should too. If you've been having patience with something and it's not worth it, it's time to let go. Let go of hanging on to the branch. Patience stops being a virtue after a while. I love that quote. It's so true. The sun, the moon, they are The cat lies on her back. I definitely thought this was a boy, so that's interesting. The cat lies on her back in a gesture of perfect optimism, sure that the universe will offer nothing but belly rubs today. Sunflowers represent a world fertile with the seeds of joy. This card invokes creativity, possibility, power. It's no surprise that it is too linked to Leo. Like the lion, you are a radiant creature with great hair. You do have good hair. Very long. Okay, hold on. Two of Wands in reverse. Fear of making any concrete decisions is causing a delay in your progress. You have natural talent for catching what you want, so go for it. Okay. These two. Competition. Okay. Patience wearing thin. Shoes gonna drop. I almost feel like this is correlated. Like maybe you've been in a position with someone or something in your life where it's been a little bit of like a tug and pull back and forth war, but like your patience is growing thin and you're ready to jump off and just be done with it, which is okay because everything is in abundance. And even if you have to, like use a squeaky toy for your shield for a while, that's okay. You're still the Empress, chunky and all. Okay. And you can have the expectation that everything is going to work out because you have a knack for going for what you want. So act like you're going to get it. Jump with confidence that it's going to be within your reach, within your grasp. Stretch yourself out, expecting nothing but belly rubs. A land fertile with possibilities. And considering you just made some space by getting off of the other person's BS and baggage, and you've eliminated the competition, so you can just be on your own, abundantly, by yourself, well, there you go. You're going to jump for what you want, expecting to get it, and thus you shall. I think this is the major. Are you doing everything right? It's like yes and no. Yes, you are. But I feel like as it currently stands, if you don't change anything or stand up for yourself, whatever you have on your plate is going to start to compete with each other. And you're going to have to set a boundary and let go of the stuff that's just not working out for you anymore. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's not literal. It's just cat tarot. Okay? You don't have to actually get belly rubs. How many ounces does this hold? It is 40 ounces. you're supposed to drink like 2 of these in a day. About 9 cups or 72 ounces if you're a woman. If you're a man, you're supposed to drink over 2 of these, 104 ounces or 13 cups. That is insane. It feels like so much water. So yeah, I need to apparently fill this up and drink the whole rest of it by tonight. Which I'm almost done with it, and I did fill it up to go to the gym, so. True. Of course. The gym is good. Really good. I honestly might go back tonight because I have a break in between my dancers' routines that they're competing and then the awards. It's like a couple hours, so I was like, maybe I could go back to the gym for a little bit in between. Okay. Nick TPIT, are you here? Nick TPIT from Twitch. Oh my goodness. You're here. Alright. Are you ready for your reading? I'm happy to say that we will have time. No, the awards are at the dance competition. It's not going to be live streamed on my Twitch. Okay. So we're looking for an outcome. Yes. And I see that we're keeping it private. So I'm gonna keep it private. And yeah, we're doing an outcome. Looks like. So I'm gonna get that going. I want you to think of the current variables that are gonna lead up to this potential outcome. Like the people who are going to be involved and the environment that you're going to be in. You can even think of the clothes that you're going to be wearing, the way it's going to be feeling to show up in that space, in those rooms, etc., etc. I basically want you to imagine a day in the life of this new potential timeline, this new potential reality and experience. And then we will get your cards pulled. I am almost ready. Thank you for your patience. Alright, hold on a second. I'm looking for outcome. I'm just gonna flip these. Lickety-da, lickety-doo. Tippy-tappy-doo-da. Thanks, Jovi. It's Slade, huh? I love it. I want to hear you say that in real life. Slay. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. It's just so funny to think about you saying that. Oh my god. thinks I looked very serious, I feel like. Which, if you want to see what we're talking about, a link just dropped in both chats to watch my newest video, which is where I walked into the frame. Slay. Brittany, I love that. It's so funny. Alright. Here we go, Nick. TPIT. What is the current outcome? How are things looking? Think about it. Think about the place. Think about the people. Think about you. Think about time. Think about space. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you're gonna pick one single card from this deck, okay? One single card. Thank you. I'm actually gonna take this out at the end of the stream as a reward for you guys watching the entire thing. And because I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna wear my hair down for the competition. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Perfection. Next we have, people have the option to choose which deck they would like to use. Okay. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let me know which card you would like from this deck. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hilarious, hilarious. I love it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right. I thought you were going to get the exact same reading as the person earlier, which you almost did. Very close, very close. So you got Jupiter in Leo. And we have the 12th house. This is a very interesting outcome. I think it means good news, but I'm not quite positive, so we're just going to have to see what we think. Alright, spiritually, there's going to be the granting of self-confidence in order to create your faith. Which this doesn't necessarily mean religious faith, it can mean like your trust in life, trust in reality, just like having hope, having faith, a belief in something that you can't rely physically on or tangibly. Right? It's crazy because you're a Leo, that makes sense. So you're going to have the granting of self-confidence in order to create your faith or your trust. Mentally, there will be blessings that you will experience from taking a chance on hidden tendencies. So again, taking a chance on hidden tendencies, which to me means like taking a chance on people you don't know everything about, or even like situations that you don't know all the variables of. Hidden tendencies, secrets, things being not as clear as you may have liked them to be, but you're taking a chance and you're receiving blessings. And lastly, physically, there will be good fortune resulting from the impressiveness of large institutions or overwhelming events. Good fortune from the impressiveness of large institutions or overwhelming events, which to me is exactly what you would want to hear in a situation like what you're asking about. Sounds pretty good. Let me know how you interpret those answers yourself. So loud. Sorry. That's crazy. Okay, so in that regard, since it's like in a real-time sense, we are going to turn these around and give you some action steps. The first two are going to feel familiar because this is where the other person got the reading. Learn or teach leadership, be positive about the creativeness of, grow and expand, do what you want to, and. Now, we are going to have a different ending. It's kind of like Mad Libs. Different ending makes the difference in the whole story. So, here we go. Spiritually, you need to learn or teach leadership, seeking oneness with all that there is. And in this case, I would say all that there is, not only in the universe, but in this specific environment. Learn or teach leadership, seeking oneness and harmony, I would add, with all that there is, both inside and externally. Be positive about the creativeness of philanthropy, which is serving people, being generous. Okay, be positive about the creativeness of philanthropy. Maybe you can use this opportunity to better, like, divvy resources to those that you think need them, or I don't know, you can find creative avenues to, get this done. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt Brian.
Seacoat gifted a tier 1 sub to NickPit. They have given 246 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you.
Alzheimer, I actually just did a video because of the person with a hearing impairment who came on the stream. I think that might have been you, I can't remember, but my last video has visual effects for that reason. So go watch it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Alright, last but not least. Grow and expand, which it sounds like you are. Do what you want to, and most importantly, I would say, keep your involvement hidden. Don't gloat, don't brag, don't rub it in anyone's face that you're involved on the back end. Do it quietly, do it secretly, but do what you want to do. And grow and expand in the process. Just do it under the radar of others, because that will be to your greater benefit. it's about that time. Ahmed Patel, are you here? Hasn't responded about a reading. I'm gonna go ahead and just, call it there. And if they show up and they want a reading, well, we can give them one, but if we haven't heard from them by now... Yes! I'm so glad it worked.
Proxima Centauri super chatted $5.38. €5 from Proxima Centauri. Keep it up, Cherie. Less than 3.
Thank you. Less than 3 to you too. Oh, you were here. Alright, let's do your reading. I want to take this out really quick. And hopefully my hair is curly. That's what it's supposed to be. Kind of worked, it looks like. Looks a little crazy. I don't know. It's supposed to be like kind of wavy. I don't know, I just did that while I went to the gym because I knew I wasn't gonna have time to like shower and stuff.
Just Dimal just subscribed.
Okay. It didn't turn out how I expected, but it's not terrible, so I'll take it. I'll take that. Are we ready, Ahmed? Do you want a reading, or do you want to just skip it? How does the back look? Feels kind of snarly. I think I need to brush it. It kind of worked. A little bit. A little bit. You want a reading. Alright, we're gonna do yours really quick.
Bigman Ralph just resubscribed for 2 months. 5.
2 months. Bye. What card deck would you like? What is your question? If you want to let me know in the chat, you can. You can also let the mod know. You guys, look at this hat that I got for work. Except I need to get a new one because this one has this like triangle part and I just hate it. But like, okay, the fact that it fits over my headphones, fuck. Love that for me. Coach, isn't that so great?
Tards just subscribed.
Well, it gets smaller, but the back is, it says my work on it. I don't want you to see, but the back is Velcro, and I just hate that. I like when it's the metal part. However, they had to switch my item because the other one is out of stock, and I sent them a message, and I was like, the other hat that you sent me, it fits wonderfully. This one fits like shit, and I don't want to wear it. So what are we going to do about this? This isn't what I ordered. And they're like, sorry. It's sold out all over. And I'm like, okay, well. It looks ugly. What are we going to do? So I think I'm going to send this one back, and then they're going to send me something else. Which they had a 6. I could only get 5 panels because they were... Okay, cool. So the 5-panel ones didn't have a minimum order quantity, so I could only get the 5-panel, which I normally like a 6-panel hat because it's like the classic look, which apparently I'm going to be able to get a 6-panel hat now with no minimum order of 6. So I guess it's actually a good thing they sent me this weird one, because now I get a nicer one for free. So that's cool. Yeah, panels are sections, so obviously, as you can see, there's no seam, and that's why this part is so, like, I don't know, like, what is going on with that? I just was like, I don't know about that, but, like, normally, here, let me cover up my work. Normally, it'll have panels all the way around. This is too dangerous, I'm nervous, but yes, I'm a dance coach. Dance. Okay. Ahmed, what are we doing? He said he wants me to pick general reading. Alright. Sounds good. Well, then we're just going to do an outcome and action step reading.
Billfish87 cheered Dex 1111. Happy International Women's Day.
Oh, I forgot it was...
Should really be everyday Cherie 21 hype.
Aw, I forgot it was International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day. Great day to celebrate. Love that. Love it. Okay. Yes, I will choose for you, Ahmed. Here we go. This is your reading. Ahmed Patel. Here we go. I'm choosing 3 cards for you. They are going to be both an outcome of your current life and action steps on what you can do to make it better. This one drew me in immediately. This card has been showing up so much today. Like, you're kidding. The first 2 times you guys picked it, and now here I am. Here I am. What was my childhood like? It was American, suburban, with no shortage of toxicity, normal family drama, financial struggles, but also, like, I've gone on vacation, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. The first couple of years of my life were really good, and then my dad got laid off in the recession. Something is happening with these 2 cards together. If I get the exact same reading, I need to re-choose. Okay, this one just fell. Okay, alright. Ready? These 2 fuckers, back again. These 2 love each other today. They're like, woo! We're friends! But then we have the first house, which this drew me in last time, so I'm glad we got it, actually. The 2 cats are chilling like lovers. They are. They're lovers. They're siblings. Very nice. Alright. Spiritually, you are going to have the granting of self-confidence in order to create who you are. the granting of self-confidence to create who you are. Drama. Mentally, there will be blessings from taking a chance on your desires. And physically, good fortune resulting from the impressiveness of your actions. This card is like the basics. Spirituality, it's who you are. Mentally, it's your desires. Physically, it's your actions. Is that not the breakdown of what all of those categories mean? This is like the foundation of life, foundation of you, foundation of everything. Playfulness, confidence, foundation. Okay? Good fortune resulting from the impressiveness of your actions, blessings from taking a chance on your desires, the granting of self-confidence to create who you are. I would think it's fair to say you're on a pretty good path so far. It seems like you're staying true to yourself. It seems like you're following your highest excitement, which is what we want. We want you to be going off of that little heartbeat skip that you feel when you're on the right path, when you're choosing the right actions. So now we're going to flip-flop these to read further action steps that you can continue taking to make sure your life ends up exactly how you want it to. Learn or teach leadership immediately. That means right now. That means you have to wake up tomorrow and think about how you're going to learn or teach leadership. Maybe you start by learning and then you graduate to teaching. Figure it out. It needs to happen right now. Also, be positive about the creativeness that comes from the way you project yourself. So be positive, in my opinion, about the creativeness of your facade, your persona, your clothes, your personality, how people perceive you, what they think you are. You get to create that every single day. So be positive about what you can do with that. Be positive about who you can create yourself to be right now. You can be who you want to be. You can. Even if it takes a few days or a week or months to get there, eventually you'll wake up one day and you'll be like, dang, I'm who I always wanted to be, and that's just who I am. Wow. How insane. Lastly, physically, you need to grow and expand by doing what you want to, and again, do it your own way. Do it the way that's best for you, uniquely. This reading couldn't have been any more generalized. Seriously, like, it's meant for you, but it's also just such a universal message for everyone. Like, learn leadership immediately. Teach leadership immediately. Basically, be a leader right now. Okay, good advice. Be a leader right now. The world needs you right now. Not tomorrow, not in a week. Right now. Be a leader. Learn how to be a leader right now, okay? Be positive about the uniqueness and your ability to create that, okay? Be positive about your freedom to create your reality. All right, sounds good. Grow and expand by doing what you want to, the way you want to, your own way. Oh, well, all right then. Sounds good. Be yourself. Be yourself and everything will work out just fine for you. But also, you have to do it right now. Okay? You can't wait to be yourself. You have to do it right now. Today. This very second. I want you to think you're watching on your device. Computer, TV, phone, tablet. You're watching this live stream. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you see when you look up and you look around you. I see a wall in front of me, but you could see the ocean, a mountain, or maybe you're also in your house and you see a wall or a window and the world's out there and you're not quite ready to engage with it yet. That's okay. Wherever you are, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to take yourself away from the world outside of you and into the little the little room on the inside. Your little safe place that you can go when you need some quiet, some peace, some comfort, right? There's that little place inside of you that you can always go. You can close your eyes and you're safe there. I want you to go to that place right now, okay? Take yourself away from whatever's around you and go inside. I'll give you a couple minutes, and by minutes, I mean seconds. And once you feel like you're there, I'm going to ask you something. And that something is, what could you do right now, after you open your eyes, to make this day even closer or even more resonant with the best possible version of today? What can you do as soon as you get off of this live stream to go take charge, take action, and make the day what you want it to be? It can be a little thing, it can be a big thing. What are you going to do? How are you going to transform the moment right now from what it is to even more of what you want it to be? Where's point A? Where's point B? How many steps is it going to take? And how fast can you get there? Try to think of something you can do today, right now. Think of something you can do right now, right after this live stream. Maybe it's just going for coffee, getting out in the world. Maybe it's getting back inside, snuggling up on the couch and watching a movie. What is going to make you feel fulfilled, satisfied, happy? Where is that? Okay? And now that you've taken a moment to figure out maybe one or even two or three options, guess what? Because you're aware of them, it's your job to go do it. Right now. Not tomorrow, not when you think you have a little more time. Today. Right now. You can open your eyes. And guess what? Now that you're looking at your reality with a fresh perspective, hopefully you feel a little bit more motivated to go and take that next step. Take that leap into a better timeline, a better version of the life that you've already been living. Maybe sometimes you don't need to change anything except your perspective. Because sometimes that's a huge shift. Maybe the colors around you already seem a little bit more vibrant. Maybe everything around doesn't seem as distracting. Maybe it seems comforting to have all this activity, all this noise, or even a lack thereof. Maybe you feel perfectly in place and you know exactly where you're going next. And isn't that a nice feeling? I know it is for me. To not have to question or worry about what's happening and just know this is what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing next. And after that, the next thing will unfold in the perfect amount of time. And I'll be there for it. And I'll be ready to take it on in the fullest extent I possibly can. Hopefully you feel the same. Feeding the birds is a great idea. Wonderful addition to your day. Such a small activity that can boost serotonin so high. I used to go out when I lived in my old place and I would go feed a squirrel. And I did that day after day after day to the point where she started coming up onto me and eating in my lap. So whatever you can do right now, whatever you can think of, I don't care how weird it might seem, if you think of an activity and your soul is leaping out of your chest practically saying, I want to do that. Yes, can we please go do that? I want you to say yes. Say yes to yourself. Go do the thing. Even if it's driving 10 minutes to the park to go sit in the grass and feed the birds. You might tell yourself on other days, I don't have time for that. I have way more important things to do. But I want you to prioritize what makes you feel excited. What makes you feel like the little kid inside of you just got told they're going to Disneyland and they get an ice cream cone on the way there. Maybe that wasn't exciting for you. Maybe your parents told you got to go to a Metallica concert and you get to get your own, I don't know, spiky wrist cuff. Such a contrast. Such a contrast in events. But you know what I mean. Like, whatever your inner child needs to feel super stoked about what you're doing right now, give them a little treat. Give them the opportunity to voice their opinion and then, like, take them on their little date. Take your inner self, your inner child on a date, doing whatever they want to do. I bet you'll feel better. I bet you will. Nice. Aw. Is that on YouTube, you mean? Oh, okay. Oh, she's painting. And Bowman's in the chat. Bowman Dean. Such a good ASMR artist. Sorry, got a weird email from my condo that I'm renting. But it has nothing to do with me personally. It's just like a general email. Okay, sure. It's all good. There's some other people live too. Hakune I saw is on. She's good. She won an award. Maya ASMR is on. It's a decent amount of peeps. Some peoples. I didn't even realize what time it is though. I definitely need to leave. So, I will see you all soon. Before I go, can I just remind you once more that it would be a huge favor to me if you could go check out my new video. And if you want to like go even farther, you could trick YouTube into thinking that you want to like share it with all your friends by like pressing share and then copying the link, and then you can even just go like paste it into your notes or something. You don't have to send it to someone, but like doing little stuff like that really helps. Liking it, writing a comment that's not like, you suck. That's nice. All of that helps the algorithm think, hey, this video is popular. We should show it to new people. And we always want it to be shown to the new people, because what if they don't know that it's out there? You guys know because I'm here telling you, but what if they don't even know who I am? Then they won't be here to hear me tell them to watch it. So you can do your part to help that video get to the new peeps who are waiting for it, and they just don't even know that it's coming. They don't know where it is. They don't know where to look. But there it is. Time to make a copy-paste script. I don't like copy-paste. I like variety. I like doing different stuff every time. Saying different stuff every day. Bye. Let me do a little. Hold on. Hold on. Ready? Our audio is gonna get trippy. I just uploaded a video like this, actually. Little crook. Okay.
Julk7 just subscribed.
Thank you. I love the new color as well. I'm gonna get going. If you like the effects on the stream right now, again, please watch my newest video. I worked very hard on it because although this effect is on OBS, it was not available to add like post recording, so I had to do it manually. But I did